Salutations, my people. You're watching ARTV. I go by the name of Tay Chaplin. Poise in the building. Oh, we are definitely down. Round of applause, people.
That's actually the best intro of anything that I've ever heard.
My guy.
I like that.
Listen, I'm really happy you're here, man.
I'm happy to be here too, man.
This has been a long time coming. Let me tell you something. You are one of the most disciplined rappers that I have ever heard, right? And I say this because a lot of people can rap, but a lot of people can be vocal. Like you can't hear what they're saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a skill. Is that something you worked on?
That's something I realized that I had, and that's something I decided that I would try and maintain it. And you know, the funniest thing is that is not just on the artist's part. It's also working with a producer that understands, okay, the way I mix Poe's voices like this, or I work with the producer to say, arrange it this way, take that out, take the snares out, take the this, give me that space, so that my voice is not fighting with anything. So it's learning that, okay, this works. Let me keep on it.
Yo, because I remember, like, so picture this, right? Fresh face like Tay, right? Just moves to Lagos. You know, they don't know of the suffering and heartache. I was like, yo, I'm gonna make it. Life is great. So I moved to Lagos, and I remember like one of the biggest jams then times was Feel Alright, right? If you guys don't know this jam, you're sleeping somewhere.
Palm wine, you know I gotta tap that. Maybe this one time you can put it in my jeans, though it's something you've never tried, but Henny is it.
So this is SDC featuring Cole and Budge. This was a tidal wave. How was this for you?
Do you know the thing for us, at least I speak for me, we didn't realize how much of a tidal wave it was, because I feel like even the influences of Feel Alright are being felt more so in the last 2 years. I agree. And even now, like it influenced a bunch of artists that are being seen now. That's what we couldn't even perceive then, we didn't know. But at the time, we were just like, this record is dope. And I wasn't on the record at that point. I just heard Budge lay the hook, and I was like, hey, brother. He has such a distinct voice, Budge is heavy. So I really wanted to be on the song from then, but then I wasn't on the song. So we got back to Lagos. Then my cousin is like, yo, my cousin Larry, he's like, you need to be on this record. And I was like, oh, what did you say? What? Could you say that louder so the whole room can, you know? And once they gave me the chance to be on the record, I was like, trust me, everybody's going to remember my verse.
You know, like recent times, like obviously with SDC, they've been in the Palm Wine sessions, and you have been present on, on most of them, if not all of them.
For the first album, Palm Wine 1, I was present for as many of them as I could. Was there any I missed? I don't think there was any I missed. You know, and because I feel like it's like coming full circle. What we started with Feel Alright, it's like this is the next level, and these are the people that were part of that movement, and I wanted to always show that camaraderie is what, you know, did it. You know, so
Let's talk about you and your beginnings. How did Ladipoe start rapping?
Well, I started rapping in school. I didn't really know that I could rap. I was one of those kids that didn't have that. I didn't feel like you had that ability. You know, I think it was Jaiye that song about he was banging on pots and pans when he was not. Like, no, none of that. One of my cousins used to be the ones to rap, and they'll come and write their verses and it'd be dope. Me, I'll be the one to go and listen to an old record, and I'll like say, oh, this is my verse, and steal it. I start rapping that stuff. I didn't know that ability was there. It was in college in North Carolina that I felt that I started to link up with people that were doing it. Funny, it was a white boy called Kurt that started to produce. And then one of my good friends, Jeff, and from there we just started rapping together. It was when I met SDC, that Tech from SDC specifically, that somebody outside of my close friends heard me rap and was like, this is dope. So that validation of a total stranger was something that I was like, okay, this is interesting. But it wasn't until maybe after Feel Alright, when I did Adore Her, that I was like, I think I want to be an artist. Even then, I was rapping.
Wait,
I was
what?
Yeah.
It was after you did Adore Her?
Yeah, because I mean, I was jumping on verses, I was releasing songs. But being an artist means something. You know, there's something that you need to know what you're in it for. There's a purpose behind what you do. And it's more than just, at some point it's, I want to be famous. But when you realize that you need to have a purpose. You know, it was after Feel Alright that kind of like.
Yo, and you know, like, let me tell you something, right? So at Doha,
Yeah.
right, with you and Fumbi,
Yeah.
I feel like that's really turned that whole Yoruba Demon thing around. Like for like a, yo, that jam,
a good minute.
For a good minute. Yo, you guys had these people going crazy, man.
Yeah, that was a heavy record. And it's so funny that even to today, it's one of the most loved records. And I've told myself, when I did, I was like, I'm never doing another love song type song again. This is it.
Boo.
You know, because like I guess because, you know, when I do songs I do songs about love, as opposed to, oh baby, I love you, you're so amazing, you know, you're so fine, I do a song that is like, I love you despite that you piss me off.
Yeah.
Because
it's real.
That's real.
Yeah.
You know, but I've been pushed and convinced that, guy, if you like.
To the point that you guys did it again.
Yeah, that's right.
Turn Me Around.
Yeah, Turn Me Around. We did it again.
Man, this like relationship with you and Fumbi, I think like the chemistry is dope. So
It is.
Project?
Do you know,
Soon?
to be honest with you, to be really, really, really honest, Fumbi, I hope you're listening. It's something that we should have already done, like, by now. Because it's so obvious. And we kept saying, now let's wait, let's keep doing our individual stuff, let, you know, each person's profile kind of grow. But I realize now that put the music out. Some music is for right now, some music is for in time, people will, you know, so it really doesn't matter, release it. So Fumbi, if you're down, man.
No lifelines, just punchlines.
No punchlines, just lifelines.
No punchlines, just lifelines. Can you explain this to me? Even though it kind of seems self-explanatory.
For me, it's the realization that my music over time has evolved. When I started rapping, it was a lot of punchlines. It was a lot of, because that's usually what rap is built on, is that, and it's a dope gimmick. It's a great gimmick for wordplay, because you're going, and you hit them with a punchline. Everybody's like, oh, all of a sudden they're listening, you know? So I now started to realize over time that I started to prefer a lot of substance with my lyrics, saying things
100%.
that had a meaning beyond the surface, you know, and I wanted to call it something.
100%.
And so that's when the idea of lifelines came about, then coining the phrase, no punchlines, just lifelines. The first time I used it on a track was, I featured on a song with MI called All Fall Down on his Illegal Music 3 mixtape. And yeah, that's the first time I ever said it. You know, so since then it just stuck.
Man, you did a freestyle to this South African artist track.
Ooh, Questa.
Yes.
Yeah, Lifelines.
And that was the first time I heard you say it.
Yeah, no
And
punchlines.
I had shivers down my spine. Like, you know, because it kind of just echoed. I feel we can even now speak about, you know, double homicide. You know, in this breath, because
track.
you going back and forth.
It is a track.
A man like Ghost, yo.
Yeah, you know, the funny thing is that double homicide was just like it's almost like at first like a B cut on the project, on Talk About Poe. I recorded the idea with Icon. We didn't really know where to go with it. So I put down a verse. In fact, the verse itself, 60% of my verse, 70% is a freestyle, because I was coming for the session. I had not written anything. Icon hates it when you come to the studio and you haven't written anything. So I'm on Third Mainland, driving, thinking of listening to the track, and then, is this about to be another double homicide? Everything you think is dope, nigga, I personify. Boom. And I just keep repeating it to myself so that when I get to the studio, I won't forget, because I couldn't record it, I couldn't do anything.
That's some JT shit, man.
So he's like, I'm like, Icon, I have an idea. He's like, all right, shut up, get inside, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
So that's how the idea came. We had it for a while, and they were like, listen, Mr. Ghost. Actually, Icon said that. Rap.
Very, very strong effort.
Thank
right?
you very much.
You know, we were speaking about this, how like there's songs that just like they merge with you immediately, and there's songs that take time.
Yeah.
Right. So there's songs like Double Homicide that's just like, okay,
Yeah.
this is like my rap, this is my car jam.
Yeah.
You know, some other songs took a bit of time.
Yeah.
Like the cut with Efia,
Oh,
Falling
yeah,
with Thames.
Track.
That one took me. It caught me unaware because I was in a very funny place, and then the song came on my shuffle, and I was just like, oh,
I get it now.
I get it now. You know, talk about like making that project.
So by you saying that you were in a very funny place, it's girl them things, have you? It's a girl.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll talk about that later. Talk About Poe was a labor of love in every sense of the word. Now I understand. Let me not say I understand, but labor of love. I put a lot of energy, I put a lot of myself, and it took a while to put out. It's my first ever project. It took so long because I had to, like I said, I was going through the process of figuring out, you know, who am I as an artist and what do I want to say? What's my angle? And I'm grateful for it. What a lot of people don't know, there is maybe a third of the project that I started like 3 years ago.
Wow.
Right, and there's some of it that is started maybe 6 months, 4 months before the project came out.
Okay.
So for instance, Voices and Double Homicide started quite a while back. But I'm grateful for it because it just represents who I am. It has sides of me that people haven't seen, and it's me. Like Falling was a different vibe for me. Voices is something that maybe people would have expected me to jump on. You know, Mood was also a different vibe for me as well. So it's really trying to flex the idea that, yo, first and foremost, hip hop and rap, they are not synonyms. I can rap on whatever I feel like, whatever I choose, whatever gives me a feeling, you know? And that was what I was trying to express. Also, I just wanted people to get to know who I was. It was almost like an introduction to my fan base. Hi guys, my name is Poe. This is who I am.
This is who I am.
Yeah, no longer the best kept secret. Now it's time to talk about Poe. That was the concept.
I fuck with that, man.
Bro, all day.
I fuck with that heavy,
All
man.
day, yeah.
You know, and I feel like you had a very, very energetic year last year, right?
Yeah, we started interesting. Jaiye.
Jaiye.
Yeah.
Jaiye. Yo, do you guys know the song Jaiye?
Look, I could.
Jaiye.
She's heard it. She hasn't heard it.
Listen,
Okay.
Jaiye, in my opinion, it's like, you know, when you're like trying to choose like your team, you know, like in FIFA, when you're trying to change the uniform, the music that plays, Jaiye needs to be in there.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yo, that is an
idea.
international song.
It
That
is.
is a David Guetta level smash,
That's
in my
the song.
opinion.
Yes.
Humble opinion.
I look, bro. If you feel that, I feel that 110%. And when we created this song, it was from the get-go. Johnny's paused. We were working on the beat, and he's doing his stuff, and he paused. It's like, Paul, what's the song about? And I'm like, it's about this moment. It's about the time of our lives. It's about the fact that right now we need to remind ourselves to celebrate the wins, because we live in a country, we live in an environment where you forget your wins. Because you have to survive, man. You have to be on to the next thing, because as something good just happened, you just realize that, who knows, the bank debited you some kind of crazy amount, and like, from where? Do you understand? You have to solve that problem, and you forget that, you know, you just, you know, celebrated your niece's birthday and she just turned 5, you know, that kind of thing. And I feel as though that I wanted to do a song that reminded me that, yo, bro, wins, they're racking up. You know, and that's what Jaiye was about, celebrating, especially the time the country is in right now.
And please don't mind me saying this, but I was a bit worried when you got signed to Maven, because you're the first like hip hop cat on there, right? But it seems like they have kept you intact and just given you more resources, like Voltron. You know, just like added on to the.
You know, I think first of all, I love the fans I have. I love them. Because that's genuine love. You know, it's not like some people came, you know, told me how they felt. You joined Maven and we are worried that your sound will change. That's a genuine concern.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the strongest part of it is that they're sticking by me. They're saying, okay, we'll trust you, but bro, don't mess up. You know, that kind of thing. And that's real to me. Nobody there is trying to change my sound, and they're more so saying, whatever is unique to you, bring it out. We will always try to guide and help point in the right direction.
I heard from a little birdie that you got nominated for the Midem Artist Acceleration.
I like how you said that.
You see what I did? Yeah.
I made it to the next category, second round, which is 50 people.
Yeah.
So there's even a playlist on Apple Music, you know, Revival is on there.
Oh, wow.
You know, so now it's from that list of 50, they're gonna choose 11.
11.
You know, so I'm just praying I make it.
Listen, my guy, you know, God is on your side.
Amen.
Right? And with your momentum and everything,
Win-win, of
whether
course.
whether you get on this or not, you know, your path is spoken for.
Bro, that's exactly how I look at it. You know, there's no other validation that can come beyond the validation I have for myself and my vision.
Paul,
Yeah, man.
listen, we're about to enter the table of doom. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to the table of doom. Paul, you might be asking yourself, what the fuck did I get myself into? I don't know, but I shall explain. Now, my team are going to ask us 6 questions, right? And if we fail a question, we collectively have to eat 1 chicken wing and take a shot.
Collectively.
Yeah,
So
so
in
I have
other
one-
words, we're on the same team.
Yes, we are. So we're on the same team. If we get it right, we don't eat anything. Nike,
This stands for some. I can't tell him.
Nike
don't wanna say.
YM.
No, my God. What happens when pressure turns to
What's it called?
Nike Vapor Max?
What would you say is the most ridiculous or surprising call you have gotten after Jaiye dropped?
Surprising call.
Like something is just like, oh my god, this person liked the song, this person's a fan.
All right, well, first thing was before Jaiye dropped, my dad hit me up and texted me. It's like, yo, you should do a song with Johnny Drill, randomly.
Well, I've seen that, yeah.
So that was out of the blue. Suicide shit.
Yo, so we're gonna take a shot?
I wanna, wait, for what reason? To make it better or worse?
It's for the flavor, for the kick.
No, thank you. I think I'm just gonna wait to maybe the second question. I don't know.
Okay, I'm
calm, though.
gonna take a shot. You'll be fine, just take a shot.
All right, take a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, oh God. Tequila.
Yo, you are so trash. Shit.
Hey, you just released it a couple of days
You
ago.
know? It's like, oh, you did well.
Congratulations.
Boom!
Yeah. Team Tay.
Boom. Oh. Nnamdi Azikiwe. Virgil Abloh.
Who designed it?
Who designed it? I've never heard that name before. Do you know like the useless things we learned in school? I learned about like how cockroaches lay eggs.
Do you understand?
Who cares about that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's try and get the next question. Unfortunately, Paul, you're gonna have to take the shot this time.
Jesus.
Salute.
The shots, they stop when the drinks stop. Like,
When the wings stop?
you know, like this is the last
No.
shot.
They get filled up magically.
This is a very dangerous game.
Yo,
guys.
Paul, to the time of our lives.
Cheers. I obviously have to agree to that. This is not a good combination at all. Like, there's what?
Ah, there we go.
I was actually doing good. You should actually also ask questions with that we can maybe get.
You understand? Like, what's the context of it?
The question.
Like, how do we allow the people to learn more? You know?
She asked me who stopped the killing of twins in Calabar. No. I don't know it.
Fuck!
The killing of twins in Calabar.
No, Paul!
Mother Teresa.
No! Mary Slessor. Yeah. Come on, bro! We all know this, man.
No, we don't. Let's do this. It's the shot I'm dreading. Jesus. They actually are eating to the bone.
No, apart from like the spicy part, I'm very good at like dissecting wings now. All right, let's take a shot.
Fuck them. Sorry, what? Shot, okay.
Salute.
I took the one that's the least. Whoever did that, thank you. Wait.
I don't know what it
Wait, the
hit.
first line in the hook, what I want
Yeah, first line is like, I don't know what this is. I don't know, but I like the way it feels.
what I want to do.
Yeah.
Say what I want to do.
What I want to do?
Yes,
What I want to do? What I want to do? What I want to do?
that's it. This is my domain.
Come here.
So the pre-hook goes like, I'm having the time of my life, no one can know me. It's not the hook. The hook is, all I want to do
is
Jaiye. It's not Nnamdi Azikiwe. Is it Nnamdi Azikiwe? Is it?
Babangida.
It's making me more patriotic, like by force.
Okay, let's do this.
It's the shots that make it worse. 10 times worse.
Yeah. This is the last wing. Cheers.
See, I don't really like you right now, man. For real. Alright. But aside from that, the wings are good.
Yo, wow. Well, this one has a kick. Oh yeah. What do you expect to hear from you this year?
That one water. Besides that.
Besides that,
One more thing.
Jaiye, are we going to see a video soon?
Definitely. Video for Jaiye is coming out soon.
Look, Poe, it's been an amazing time. I'm very, very happy to have you on the show. You're one of my favorite artists at the moment.
Thank you very much.
I'm looking forward to greater and better things from you. On that note, let's cheers to...
This guy, you're bruising my vocal cords and telling me.
I'll get you some lemon tea later.
Jesus.
Salud.
It's like it's good, like I'm good. I'm so good.
Man.
Forget the sniffing and the sweat, I'm good. God damn.
Yeah, we want to have one more wing? I'd like to say thank you to everyone for watching this episode. Ladipoe is on the show. Round of applause for him. He made it through the table of doom. Yo, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bants With Tey.